Any transition from an existing proven technology to the next big thing always takes time, right? It might take 2 years, it might take 20, depending on how big of an adjustment that is and how big of an infrastructure change that it requires. Currently, when we think of a search, we think of a Google, right? And the chat GPT is the next in thing. So but any person, if they have a question, they will just say Google it, right? Nobody's going to start saying, ask OpenAI, right? But it's happening. So it's all about adaptation of that change. And adaptation sometimes is the 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 speed of the adaptation is defined by how much pain you are in from the existing one, right? So it's a very common fact that people who had ticketed solutions for parking, it used to work, but with a lot of pain, a lot of maintenance, a lot of headaches, and a lot of loss of revenue. But then in their mind, there is nothing else that is tried, tested, and proven. So if you want to search, go to Google, right? If you want a parking solution, let's see which one is the best in a ticketed solution. And if somebody comes around and says, "Have you tried Ticketless?" right? And they're like, "Yeah, I don't know if it's up to the mark," right? At some point, um, somebody in there just say, "Look, I've been looking on social media and talking to people in the industry, and this seems to stick and seem to work. And people who have adopted council, mixed use, hospitals, shopping centers, they're pretty happy. It doesn't matter who and what solution it is, right? Of course, there are pros and cons, but it seemed to work and people seem to adopt. So let's take that leap of faith